Hello and welcome back to Angry Canadian Plays Starfield Evil Within. We are traveling to New Atlantis. From Neon, I attempted to rob a... what you call it? A Galbank ship. Did not go well. Now we gotta get to Jemison. And here we are. Okay, here we are. Or here we are. Come on now. It's a brand new Xbox Series X. It should play the game quickly. Use roof access entrance. Or check in and be limited at front desk. No, I'm using the roof. I want the roof. Turn the roof off. Check in at the front. No, I don't want to check in at the front. I need the roof access. Put your weapon away. I did want to put on operative helmet, operative suit. Okay. We'll head to the commercial district, but I will not go in through the front door. I'd love to try this stealthy.
You didn't hear this from me, but
Just a normal everyday person walking by here. Trying to make sure this isn't a bloodbath. Inside. Sabotage the heating system. Run the program on the local's computer. Find a way into research and development. Sabotage the heating system. Fun, dude.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
is my way out. Right? Well, that's not good. Hmm. I don't know how to get into that room now. Damn it. How's... Did you pick? How is it that anyone gets up here anyway? Oh, the steps. That's it? There's nowhere else to go? This doesn't make any sense. I came out of... No, I didn't come out of this one. I came out of one higher up. Up there. Excuse me. What? Gone? Hmm. Alright, I guess we'll come back when it has the digipicks. Be right back. Okay, so we're back. I got some digipicks. I already hacked his door. I'm gonna hack this. Fuck. This doesn't work. I don't have that many picks. Come on now. Wait, why isn't this one working? Right there. Okay. There. There and there. Oh, what's this now? Cyber Jockey. 50 digital locks. Okay. Find a way into research and development. Okay, none of this is helping me. See this computer again? It was just the workspace, right? Yeah, okay. Now we gotta get the R&D somehow. Oh, order. Oh. They're all security guards. How am I supposed to find that? I wish I could shut that off. Oh. I'll take that. And an R&D ID card. Thank you. I don't need to see her workspace. I'm not going out the front entrance. What are you, crazy? Nothing to see here. Really, you want me to go to the entrance? Oh yeah, the evidence. Know that my job is almost done.
How are you doing? It's been a while since
Administrations come and go in the big city, but SSNN is here to stay. Can I help you? All right. You've got my attention.
Yeah, that's right.
What's this so-called story about? All
Yeah.
right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. I figured as much. Is there at
You
least
don't
a
need to
name
know.
I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable. Now, if you'll excuse me.
And now we're back to Ryujin. Ryujin! Alright, so we'll head back to the ship. Head back to Ryujin. And watch the fireworks.
Hello.
Yeah. Ah, good stuff. Did I mention I had to come all the way to Neon to get those digipicks? I couldn't think of anyone in New Atlantis that sold them. And I went to Aquila, and Emerson didn't have any. I was quite shocked, and I didn't know anybody else in Aquila that sold digipicks, so I had to go to Neon. Upstairs.
Don't cause any trouble.
You're funny.
I
The
believe
boss.
you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment.
Oh, whoops.
Your best is sorely lacking. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp. And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead.
Oh.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic.
Woohoo.
Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
Okay.
Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations.
Of course.
We'll shed any... By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a... I'm glad we're on the same page, which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right... There are several who might disagree, and you...
Oh.
Good. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision.
Oh, there won't be a
I
tie.
trust you'll get it done.
6,000 credits. That's a nice payday. Yeah, I'll get her done. Hold on now.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Fuck you, I'll go where I want, when I want, how I want.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors. This is exactly why... Good. If you use that neuroamp wisely, it will guarantee that Infinity gets shut down. Well, it does make Ryujin look good.
That was
and
evil.
we do gain a wider customer base, which you're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. I can only imagine the contracts that will be pouring in. We'd almost be literally in control of anything we wanted.
Yep.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot.
Okay. Hoop. All right. Start over here.
If only there were more hours in the day. Great, the bane of my department. If you need something, make it quick. Choose your words carefully. Now, I can only assume you're referring to Infinity Ltd, and there's only one right to... All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
All right.
I do pride myself on solid contracts, and this one would be especially challenging. Still not changing my mind.
Auto persuade.
I do get a little out of touch at times. It's an argument worth considering. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom. Are you trying to add to my stress right now? First off, if... Second, that tech is one major human rights violation. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed... In an ideal situation, yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power. Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept.
Damn right.
Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has.
Yeah, I'm gonna
This
kill
exchange has been surprisingly insightful.
Masako and take
But
over
now,
leadership.
I really do need to get back to my notes.
Alright. Good, good. Hey,
This
Dalton.
meeting should prove to be very... I assume Masako briefed you on it. With that internal neuro app, no doubt. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion. I knew it was a grave security risk. I suppose you're right. As long as my first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add... The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuro amp might cause. I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
I hope you're enjoying your new neuroamp. And how's my favorite patient doing? That's great. I'd say Project Dominion. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be... So, tell me what you think of... Well, not the most extensive feedback I've ever heard, but at least it sounds like it's working. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be? Exactly. Not that I want to gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
You operatives really will wear anything. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees? This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation? Any insight into what made it successful? Maintaining one's reason in a time of panic speaks volumes about a person's capabilities. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for you. There's no doubt it's our future. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side? Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd. while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light. I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year. Well, you have my attention. Don't I know it? I think Alexis and I are truly gonna have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that will... It's sure to be quite the undertaking. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff
will be worth it.
And Infinity Ltd's current situation...
Arguments? None?
None.
Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation.
Begin
Yes,
Project
our
Dominion.
security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue... In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ooh.
This isn't a line you want to cross.
Bum, bum,
And considering
bum.
you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton,
Yep.
the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
We died.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Oh, yeah.
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
Bum, bum, bum.
You're fired.
Bum.
Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
Yeah, with a bullet.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
Bum 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 bum. Oh sure.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
Yeah, that's right. You tell her.
Back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation.
That's right. We get
Anyone
an
have
Infinity.
anything else they'd like to bring up?
Nope.
If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded. I'll be following up with a few of you shortly.
At least if you're here, you're not screwing up out there.
You're looking interesting
So,
today.
Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here
Pay
at
me.
Legion. Of course.
Yeah.
But these particular assignments required a certain secrecy that most do not. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the... I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering...
Yeah.
I hope that enthusiasm sticks with you for the first... Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it. It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
5,000 bonus. Oh, now I get Digipix. Thank you. This way. God damn it, I hear a blue jay yelling outside. Operations.
Taking a break.
Yeah, sure. Ah, you're back.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get... And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway.
Okay.
With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy, just for you.
She's into me. Anyway. Mission board. Hack trade tower. Plant evidence. Sabotage. This is my room. This is my gun. My ammo. Oh, I got a safe. With credits? Awesome, I'll leave the ammo. It's not a big deal. I'll pick up the digipicks for sure. Bow show. No. Skippy next, no. Constant, no, I don't need that. Wow. Alright. We'll pick up next time on The Evil Within.